How's it going, everyone? This is Trixx from Meta Smash, and in this video we're going to be talking about how to play Sora. This is going to be a 10-minute crash course on everything Sora, so if you're someone who is interested in picking up the character and you just want to know what you're getting yourself into, this is the video for you. And as Sora's meta progresses, I'm going to be releasing more and more videos, so if you're interested in keeping up with that, please be sure to subscribe. So to get things started, let's talk about Sora's movement. Sora has an average dash speed and an average jump height. However, his double jump is very similar to Kazuya or Mewtwo, where he is incredibly floaty. And alongside being very floaty, Sora has some of the best aerial drift and aerial acceleration speed in the entire game, allowing him to drift in and out of his opponent's space very effectively and very safely. This is going to set the foundation for our overall playstyle. Sora is a hit and run defensive playstyle character. His main poking tools are going to be neutral air, forward air, and back air, all of which can be very safely spaced on shield by abusing Sora's airspeed. You can use his airspeed to land hits on shield and retreat to a safe distance and bait your opponent into trying to react and punish, in which case you can go for a counterattack. Sora's up air is also a strong anti-air tool that can set up for juggle situations and at later percents can also kill. Rising up air also hits very low to the ground and can be great against average height characters, especially out of shield. Once again, thanks to Sora's airspeed, up air can be a great kill option when you're trying to fish for a kill at very high percent. Both up air and back air are going to be your main kill options besides smash attacks. Like I had mentioned before, Sora is a hit and run defensive style character. Reason being is that many of his grounded attacks are incredibly unsafe on shield, have long animations, or have big blind spots around him. Although down tilt is one of his best whiff punishing options, it is a frame 9 move that is also minus 16 on shield. For anyone that doesn't know what that means, simply put, it is a very unsafe move to fish for. Although down tilt has great combo potential and leads into other kill moves, this is definitely not a move that you want to spam in neutral. Also, the hitbox for down tilt is very low to the ground, so make sure that if you're going to use this move, your opponent is grounded. This is a move that you're going to typically use against whiff dash attacks and whiff grabs. However, if you master this move and you understand when to use it, it can be one of your best tools for racking up damage and also taking stocks. In my opinion, down tilt into up tilt up air or into fair or nair are going to be your best combos out of down tilt. Down tilt into up B can be very inconsistent. So at mid high percents, I recommend down tilt into up air. Down tilt into up smash is a true combo that kills at around 100%, but it can be DI'd if your opponent DIs towards you. To avoid this situation more often than not, I recommend going for down tilt into up air, as it does kill only a little bit later. Also, with practice, you can follow your opponent's DI and there's nothing that they can do. Ultimately, when it comes to down tilt, make sure that your opponent is making a mistake and then you are whiff punishing it rather than trying to spam this attack and hope for the best. Next we have jab. Jab is a very special move in Sora's kit because it has the ability to anti-air and drag your opponent down to the ground. Jab can be used as a very simple punish for an opponent who likes to jump out of shield or jump from the ledge. Jab coming out on frame 5 can be a great tool for scramble situations, however the whole move itself is quite laggy, so I wouldn't throw it out too often in neutral. Also, as a standard gentleman jab, it doesn't lead into any tech chase situations, but it does offer moderate damage. Next we have forward tilt 1. By lightly pressing then releasing the A button during a forward tilt, or lightly flicking the C stick, we can perform a forward tilt 1 which has pretty strong knockback. However, if we press and hold forward tilt, we will get a 3-hit combo. This 3-hit combo has the ability to be cancelled if we release our forward tilt during the animation before the 3rd hit comes out. It can be a pretty decent mix-up on shield, however if you happen to land the forward tilt, you're better off completing the entire combo. Since forward tilt also anti-airs, its main purpose will be to catch opponents who like to jump in and overextend. It also has a very generous hitbox behind it. Lastly, with regards to forward tilt, the forward tilt combo does more damage but less knockback. So if you're looking to use forward tilt as a kill move, make sure you're only doing forward tilt 1. Next we have up tilt, and in my opinion this is a move that you should honestly try to avoid. Reason being is that it has very low kill power and massive blind spots in front and behind it. Also, the animation itself is very long lasting, making Sora very slow if you throw this move out too often. If you're struggling to get a kill at very high percent, you're much better off going for up air, back air, or even back throw. Dash attack is a frame 7 move that is very good for stuffing out approaches. Notice the blue coloring on Sora's front leg. This means that this move has intangibility frames, which allows it to have priority over other moves, thus beating them out in a clanking situation. In the event that you and your opponent throw out an attack at the exact same time, Sora's dash attack will typically come out on top. So if you're anticipating an overextension, be sure to land the early hit. Another reason to try to avoid the late hit is because the late hit does not cross up shield, whereas the early hit does. This can be a very obnoxious burst option to use in neutral. Think of it as being similar to Snake or Wolf's dash attack. However, unlike Snake and Wolf, Sora's dash attack definitely does lack kill power. Typically this move is going to be used for punishing overextensions and also setting up edge guards. It's important to note that even at extremely high percents, since dash attack will not kill, this is something that you should not be going for unless it's an absolute last resort. At low percents, dash attack does not true combo into anything, however it can set up situations where you can try to make reads on your opponent. Dash attack into forward tilt or F smash can be used against opponents that you believe are going to either air dodge or come down aggressive, since Sora does have a disjoint. If the opponent tries to jump, then you can try and trap their landing. This is something that you should definitely be aware of. At 0%, down throw does not combo, so to avoid a situation like this, try to aim for down throw combos at least 30% and above. Forward throw has low knockback and can be used for setting up better stage positioning, whereas back throw can be used in a similar situation, but also has the ability to kill at high percents. Up throw is also a positional throw that can be used to set up juggle situations. Forward smash along with up smash are going to be your strongest smash attacks. Up smash has a scooping hitbox on the front, but has a massive blind spot on the back. This is super important to know because this can be the difference between taking a stock or having your stock taken in a last hit situation. As an out of shield punish, if you happen to find yourself backwards, you have a couple different options. Back air is one of them, however against short characters, back air of course is going to whiff. Thankfully, Sora also has a frame 9 up B out of shield, so definitely take note of this when facing backwards in shield. Down smash is a frame 20 option that has full body intangibility on startup. It also has a hurt box shift, which means during this move you can't be grabbed. This move will primarily be used to punish spot dodges, rolls, and grabs. Down air does have the ability to kill, however this is a move that is best suited to be used off stage. Although down air is a very impressive looking move, it should be avoided in neutral at all costs. Reason being is that it has very slow startup, landing lag, and also a very small hitbox despite the animation. It also has very low priority against moves like Link's up air or Cloud's up air, so using it as a landing tool does not work. If you want to learn about more applications for down air, there will be an edge guarding video coming out in the future. Sora has 3 main spells for his neutral special. First of which that we'll go over is Firaga. Firaga has the ability to be used as a comboing tool into instant dash attack and also into a dash grab at mid-ranges. It can be used to apply pressure at mid-range but will never kill. Although it doesn't have the ability to kill, Firaga does have the ability to jab lock. This can typically be used for tech chase situations and mix-ups. There will be an in-depth guide coming out in the future on jab lock setups using Firaga, so be sure to subscribe to not miss out. The next neutral special is Thundaga. This special should be used for extremely hard callouts and off-stage play. I would highly recommend avoiding using this move in neutral since it is extremely punishable. Not only does it have a long startup, but it also has a massive blind spot right in front of Sora. Ultimately, this is not a move that you're ever going to use in neutral to try to escape pressure. Its only real uses in neutral is to call out a very hard read on your opponent committing to an attack very far away from you. And lastly we have Blizzaga. Blizzaga has the ability to freeze your opponent in place where you can tack on damage or even combo them out of their hit stun. Some of its main uses are to stuff out approaches on the ground as well as combo into up special. And if your timing is good, you can also net yourself kills. Sora's neutral special is also on a cycling system, so once you use one of his specials, it will rotate in the same order every single time. Sora's specials can also be wave bounced and be reversed to change up the spacing. Along with being able to be reverse Sora's specials, all of his specials have the ability to stall in the air, making his recovery even more broken. But one of the most important parts of Sora's recovery is understanding his side special, Sonic Blade. I'm sure since you've picked up this character, a situation like this has happened where you've tried to recover, but instead you've locked onto your opponent and accidentally self-destructed. But thankfully there is a way to avoid this. If you input your side special by tapping the B button, then releasing it, Sora will travel in the same direction in which you are holding your control stick. However, anytime during Sonic Blade, if you repeatedly tap or press and hold the B button, all directional inputs will be overwritten and you will lock onto your opponent. You also have the ability to shorten Sonic Blade to 1 or only 2 inputs by pressing side special, then releasing all controls. You can do 2 directional inputs or 1 directional input followed by a homing attack by holding the special button. You also have the ability to do a homing attack followed by a directional input by pressing and holding the B button only during the second portion of Sonic Blade. So if your intention is to recover and not hit your opponent, remember to press then release the B button and then hold the control stick in the direction that you want to go. Although we've been talking about using the homing attack by accident, of course on the other side of the spectrum is accidentally not using Sonic Blade at all and SDing in the other direction. Be sure to buffer side B during up B, and as soon as you see the first Sonic Blade come out, release the B button. I highly recommend practicing this in the training room so you can fully grasp and understand the mechanics and also all the different angles that Sora can take. Lastly, with regards to up special, be aware that it has a very large blind spot behind it on the ground. So as an out of shield option, you're going to have to turn this around as a turnaround up special. If you found this guide helpful and you're interested in more information, I do offer coaching through Medify. Coaching proceeds go towards improving the meta of Smash channel, and they allow me to continue to make the videos that you guys love. So if you're interested in coaching and supporting the channel, there'll be a link in the description down below. And once again, this is Trixx from Meta of Smash saying thanks for watching the video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this.